Hey guys, it's Emma and welcome back to my channel if you're new. So today I have a really exciting video. Let me move the books closer. But today I'm going to be talking about my 5-star predictions. So these are books that I'm going to be reading, hopefully all by the end of the year, that I think have the possibility to be 5-star reads for me. So here are the books that I'm hoping I'll love for various reasons. Okay, so we're just gonna start from the top of the stack and move down, and I'm gonna be telling you why I think each of these books will be a 5-star, a little short summary, and then most of these, okay, almost all of these, if not all of them, came highly recommended from some of my favorite booktubers, so I will be saying who those are and leaving their channels linked below, so please don't forget to check those out. So I'm just gonna start with the top. So the first book is actually a book that I'll be reading in June, and that is The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. This comes highly recommended by Riley over at Riley Marie, as well as a new channel I found, which is Kayla from Literature Reads. She's sort of inactive right now for the past 2 weeks, but she's also in England, so I don't know if that's part of it. But either way, this is a historical romance, which I've never actually read before, but I do also have the second book out from the library as well, which is The Governess Game. I think this came out this year or last year. Basically, there's this Duke, the Duke of Ashbury, who's supposed to be getting married to this woman, and so the seamstress here makes a wedding gown for them, and then no one comes and pays for the wedding gown. So this seamstress is very, I don't even know the right word for it, charismatic, dramatic, and basically shows up at the Duke's door with the wedding dress on. So basically the Duke's like, hey, well, how about you just marry me? That's all I know, and honestly that was enough to hook me. And also steamy pictures. But yeah, like I said, this is gonna be my first real dive into romance. I did read Red, White, and Royal Blue in May, and that was a lot of steaminess that I was not prepared for. But yeah, so I feel like now that I've had an introduction to that, and I also watched 50 Shades of Grey, like all those movies, so I feel like hopefully I won't be as like shocked by this, and like, I don't know, I'm hoping that I'm less naive than I was a few years ago. But yeah, so this is going to be part of my Smutathon TBR, which is a readathon hosted by Lainey from Red-Haired Lainey, something like that. I'm so sorry. I'll leave her channel linked below, as well as Riley Marie, who I mentioned earlier. And I'm super excited to be able to read this and more smutty romance novels. So the next book is The 5th Season by N.K. Jemisin. And this book I actually got for free from someone was getting rid of it at school, and I have seen Reagan from Peru's Project, I'll link her channel below as well. I've seen her absolutely devour this series and love it, and I know she's just finished the second one, I think, and I really don't know much about this series, to be honest. I just know it's supposed to be a really great fantasy series. I'm trying to go into it more blind, because that's just how I like to go into some of my more epic or high fantasies. I don't like knowing a lot about the world. I like to try to like learn as I go. But yeah, I've just heard that this is amazing. It's also the winner of the Hugo Award in 2016, which is a very cool thing. Yeah, it just seems really good. The next book is from an author that I've actually read previously, and that is The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson. So I've read, how many Morgan Matsons? They're right here. I've read Since You've Been Gone, as well as Amy and Roger's Epic Detour, and I loved Since You've Been Gone. Amy and Roger's was not my favorite. I think I gave it 3 or 4 stars. I read it a while ago, so I don't really remember, but I gave Since You've Been Gone 5 stars, I believe. So I really think that since this seems to be everyone's favorite Morgan Matson, that I'm gonna really love this, and I know a lot of people have given it 5 stars. But this basically involves this girl who is, her dad's some sort of politician. I thought he was a governor, I don't know what he is. But her dad has sort of a political scandal, which means that she doesn't get to go on the internship that she was going to do. So she ends up spending the summer dog walking, and yeah, the dogs are really cute on the cover, and there's even more on the back. And frankly, this just sounds like a really great summer read. It is quite long. Like, that's one thing I've noticed about Morgan Matson's contemporaries are they tend to be very long for a contemporary. But I'm really hoping that I love this. I know a lot of people have, like I said. I don't even remember who at this point. It's been so many people have talked about it. So, yeah. And then we have Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. I know, I haven't read this yet. I do have my Rainbow Rowell over here. I've read everything else, basically. I've read Landline, I've read Attachments, I've read Fangirl. I tried to read The Marvelous Runaway, but then I realized it was like a continuation of an older series, so I didn't read that. But yeah, I've read almost all of her works, but I haven't read Carry On. This is actually my sister's copy. I don't own a copy of this book, but I'll probably just read hers because she read my copy of Fangirl, so like, it's fine. But yeah, I love the cover art for this. But this follows the fictional story that the main character, Kath, in Fangirl is writing. And so this follows Simon, Snow, and Baz. I really don't remember much of this world from Fangirl, so I might binge. I'll just take it out, honestly, because I've already taken out half of my books. Oh, I also read Eleanor and Park. I forgot about that. Ooh. So I'm probably going to reread Fangirl before I go into Carry On. Please tell me if this would spoil this or anything, because if not, I'll just go into this without really remembering this and then go back into this, because I do want to reread Fangirl. It was one of the first books that I read where I really connected with the main character, being like an anxious college student who loved to read and stuff. I also think it's funny because my sisters are twins, so yeah. This was just one of my favorite books of 2017? I really don't remember. But either way, I want to read this and read this. I also think it'll be interesting because I have gotten a lot more into fantasy, so I want to see if this is a good fantasy. Alright, next, as you can see, I read Vicious. I'm not gonna grab it. I read Vicious last December, and it was a 5-star amazing read. I ended up reading it like literally until like New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. So I haven't had a chance to get into Vengeful, but I am so hyped for this book. I love the Morley Gray characters that we're getting. If you didn't know, Vicious follows these two roommates and friends who it kind of jumps forward between the past and the present, and how they eventually become like mortal enemies. And there's like superpowers, there's science. I just graduated with my biology degree, love science, so I loved seeing the sort of scientific method and like the scientific aspect of Vicious and our side characters. And I know we get new side characters in Vengeful, and I'm very excited to meet them. But yeah, since Vicious was a 5-star, I'm sure that I'm going to love Vengeful. And the last book is something that's actually very out of my comfort zone. I really have no idea what this is about, but this comes highly recommended from Lala, from Books with Lala, and I know that Leo Reads also loves The Secret History by the same author, so I've heard amazing things about Donna Tartt, and this is The Goldfinch. I got this for $2 at a used book sale, so yeah. Literally have no idea what this is about. I just heard literally like yesterday, someone said that it was like following this dude's life throughout his like most of his life. That's all I know. Honestly, I have no idea what this is about. It has one of the highest ratings on Goodreads. I think it has like a 4.8 or something crazy like that. So a lot of people love this and give it 5 stars, so that's sort of why I think I'll give it a 5-star. I don't know. It is, like I said, definitely out of my comfort zone because I normally read mainly contemporary and fantasy, and I'm getting into sci-fi right now because I just finished Skyward. But anyways, off topic. So I don't know. I just think that since everyone else loves this, surely I'm gonna love it too, right? Fingers crossed. Oh, I actually forgot one more book, so I'm gonna go grab that. Hold there. Alright, so if I look like a little different, it's because I, like I said, forgot this book, but I also wanted to include A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. So I read A Court of Thorns and Roses last summer, and I really liked it. I can understand where there'd be problematic elements, but it's also Sarah J. Maas, and I've heard that that's come to be expected. But I know multiple people who said that A Court of Mist and Fury is their favorite of the ACOTAR series, so I'm really hoping that that's the same with me. I did read this a little bit on ebook, and I got like 100 pages in or something. I got like that far, but I really don't remember that because that was in like December, January. So I'm gonna have to like reread this, and I probably will read ACOTAR and then go straight into this. And then I also got A Court of Wings and Ruins. I got these for $2 from that library book sale I was talking about. So yeah, those are the 8 books, I guess. One second. The 7 books that I think that I will hopefully have 5-star ratings for. But yeah, here they are in all their glory. Oh man. Those are the books, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you guys have read any of these books in the description below, or in the comments below, and tell me what your thoughts are. I am starting to get more consistent on BookTube, and I hope you guys realize that. I posted Thursday and Sunday last week, and I'm hoping to do Wednesday, Saturday, but like with uploading, my videos are just taking longer, so they ended up being Thursday and Sunday. So we'll see when this gets uploaded. It's supposed to be Wednesday. Let's see if it gets uploaded Thursday. But yeah, so you can look forward to 2 videos a week from me for the foreseeable future. I have videos planned out until early June already, so please leave any recommendations in the comments below and anything you want to see from me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!